Welcome back. We hope you're ready for this next segment.
Here's Mason, Robbie, and Michael with the panel of the best Robert Pattinson. Take it away, guys.
Hello, 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 sneak peekers, and welcome to our Robert Pattinson panel.
The Patton panel, baby.
Super excited to get into it and discuss all things Pattinson, celebrating the Batman and his entire career. Just getting right into it, I was super curious to know, what was y'all's introduction to Robert? Where did you first see the man?
I mean, other than seeing stuff kind of from Twilight, kind of around the time those movies were coming out, The Lighthouse was probably the first time I had sort of seen his turn as like a more critically acclaimed actor. Also, I'd heard a few things about Good Time, but didn't get the chance to see it until a little later after it came out.
Robbie?
Allow me to take you all on a journey. So this is my introduction to Robert Pattinson. It all began one summer night, less than a year ago, when I was browsing Amazon Prime Video, and I saw The Lighthouse. I clicked it, and I was like, wow, this is a movie right here. Oh my gosh. And I was watching, I was like, wow, this Robert Pattinson fella, he's so cool. He's so awesome. I love the scene he had with the mermaid. That was really awesome and fun. And that was my introduction. And following that, in the fall, I binged the Twilight series for the first time. And from frame one, I was Team Edward. And if you're watching this right now and you're on Team Jacob, get out. This is Team Edward
we don't mess with
only.
You. We don't mess with you.
We're only
panel.
Team Edward.
Only. I agree with that. 1000%.
And then later on, I binged the Harry Potter series for the first time. And I got to the Goblet of Fire, and I saw him, and I was like, whoa, he's in this series? That's so cool. I can't wait to see his character grow and develop for each of the rest of the movies. And then I didn't, but that's okay, because what I saw of him, that was something special.
Yeah.
And then I watched Good Time from the Safdie Rose, and he was blonde in that movie, and he was crazy, a bit like me, but that's awesome. He just like me for real. And then later on, I watched Tenet, the Christopher Nolan movie, and he went forward in time, backwards in time, but the whole time, I was just mesmerized and frozen in time watching the screen. And that was special. Yeah. And then later on, most recently, I watched The Batman.
Yes, sir.
I've seen it twice now, and he is very threatening and also awesome. And now it has shaped my personality, and now I think it's socially acceptable to spontaneously sing Something in the Way by Nirvana every now and then.
As you should.
Something in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love something in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to hear all of y'all's like storied past with this man. I personally feel super close to him. I started real young with Rob in Goblet of Fire. Love that y'all started with The Lighthouse, though.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that, though, because once Robbie brought it up, I did remember. I did grow up with Goblet of Fire, and it took me years to even realize, oh, that was Rob. I never even knew until now, so thank you for reminding me of that, Robbie. That was my first Robert Pattinson experience.
I am curious. I feel like it's the sleeper agent, the elephant in the room, if you would say, of Robert's career. The Devil All the Time. Have either of y'all gotten a chance to see that film?
It's on my watch list, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I guess you could say there's something in the way.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, I really would recommend that one. It has Rob with a luxurious Southern accent, across from Tom Holland, who's also doing a Southern accent, bridging boundaries.
I saw that he's like a priest in that movie. So it's like Father Stew, but good.
Yeah. It does have Rob, so that makes it much, much better.
He's definitely a father, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
To us.
No, and I would love to hear more about Michael. Have you seen The Batman?
I very fortunately had the opportunity to see The Batman opening week. I did get the AMC exclusive The Batman NFT. I did not ask for the AMC exclusive The Batman NFT, but I did receive it.
You know, I also got the AMC exclusive, the Batman NFT.
Did you really?
Yeah, I don't want it though because NFT's bad.
Well, you know, Robert's generous. He'll give it to you whether you want it or not. So,
he will.
So true.
He's
So
so true.
true.
So true.
but either way, I just think we also should address a little bit of Robert's life off screen because it is so storied, so beautiful to witness.
Extremely.
Extremely, yes. Just every interview, I couldn't imagine sitting across from him. What is one thing y'all would want to say or ask Robert if you were in the same room with him?
Well, if I were in the same room as Robert Pattinson, I'd first, just like, do like this, like, and then look up at him and it's like, hi.
No other comments?
I mean, I guess I don't know if I would be able to because I'd be so shell shocked,
So starstruck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd just be something in the way in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I would ask him whether or not he actually skipped training for the Batman, because that was one of the big things in the pre-production. One of the big headline grabbers is that he said he wouldn't do any like weightlifting or anything like that. But he seemed pretty chiseled like in the movie, and I wonder if that's. I mean, it most likely is because he's Rob and he's just built different.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
He's just built different.
I am curious if there was an actual regiment involved in that production.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like looking at the regiment, looking at his history with Twilight, after playing Edward for so many years.
Team Edward.
Team Edward.
Team Edward.
I feel like
Let's go.
You just have to keep that body as it is. You don't want to lose Edward. You don't want to lose the sparkle.
It's a work of art. It's like, Michelangelo's David, right?
Exactly.
Like, it has to be preserved for, centuries, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a vampire, too, so, like, that kind of helps with the process, the
And
preservation.
another reminder: if any of you viewers at home are Team Jacob, get out now.
Yeah,
We don't want you here.
yeah. Do y'all have a favorite Twilight movie, though?
I gotta say, I like the first one a lot.
Yeah.
And also the last one because of how nuts it is.
It goes cray-cray. Yeah, it does indeed.
Absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd have to go with Robbie. I mean, the classics just hold up. You don't argue with them, right? You can play contrarian. You can say, oh, New Moon is actually the peak of the franchise, but
That's the worst one.
exactly. You can't be a contrarian. The classics are the classics for a reason.
Yeah.
It's
right?
still a good movie though because it has Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
And Kristen.
Yeah. We stand.
Shout out to Kristen.
Absolutely.
It also, I think, towards the end of the series there, we get introduced to Renesmee.
Renesmee.
Controversial name. Controversial. But it does make me wonder, if either of you were to have a child with Robert Pattinson, what would you name it? Because I personally wouldn't go with Renesmee. Sorry to say to all my Renesmees out there, but that's not what I would choose.
Well, his name is Robert. My name is Robbie. So, Bertby.
A good mixture, combining the families. I like that.
I would go with Winslow.
Winslow!
Yeah.
Mm.
Let Neptune strike ye dead, Winslow.
Aye!
There, yeah.
Hark!
Hark, Triton, hark!
Yeah.
Bellow!
Something in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something in the way.
Yeah.
Nirvana would be a cute baby name.
Nirvana.
Yeah. Nirvana.
It's a
Little
bit
Nir.
It's a good.
Ver,
I mean,
yeah.
it fits the celebrity child
Yeah.
theme. I feel like that's
It does.
something a
I
celebrity would name it.
achieve Nirvana when I see Robert Pattinson.
Mhm.
You do. I mean, it checks
Absolutely.
out. No, right? Why else would you be here?
Yeah, there's literally no other reason.
Yeah. Now, since he just was the Batman, one of the most iconic adaptation roles out there, are there any other roles y'all would love to see Rob fill in the future?
There is actually one. In Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I absolutely want him to be the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, without a doubt, inarguable, undisputed.
He would be so cool, so edgy, so, be like, Arg, Sonic, where's that fourth Chaos Emerald?
But he also has that that classic Rob self-awareness, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like he could really play into that.
Yeah, it would definitely bring the Robert Ooh all the way around.
And it wouldn't be the first time he's interacted with Japanese media, because I remember seeing a few weeks ago him do an interview with a VTuber, and that was really something. And the whole time he was just like, he didn't know what was going on. He was just looking at the VTuber model. He's like,
yeah. No, we love to see it.
We love to see it.
But I've loved the chance to talk all things Robert with y'all.
We got to stop now?
I think we have to take a break.
So, in
at
terms
least.
of keeping us going,
Yeah.
there's something in the way.
Yeah.
Yes. But sneak peekers, look out for our Robert Pattinson panel part 2, which I'm sure they'll allow us to do.
Yeah.
So that's all from us tonight, though. We will go right back to the host.
Something